Here's one question for you. Is your best self your bad self? Is your best self your bad self? I'll give you an example. I had a student in my class one time. She was very quiet, very quiet. Didn't want to speak up because that's just not who she was. A couple weeks later, guess what happened? She cussing some dude out in the hallway like ain't nobody's business. Very articulate, very loud. So, of course, when I saw her later on, I said, wait, I thought that's not who you were. She was like, oh, but when I'm mad, something just takes over me. Is your best self your bad self? Let me give you a couple questions. Think about this. Do you find it hard to encourage people, but you can always find it easy to gossip on people? Do you find it hard to be creative at work, but when it's time for you to lie, you can be super creative? Maybe your best self is your bad self. And what we should do is transform our mind. Look what it says in Romans 12:2. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. What is the Bible saying right there? It's saying that our flesh is always fighting against us to be bad, right? But you have to transform your mind that nothing should take over you that's bad. But what should take over our mind, what should motivate us, what should excite us is doing the will of God. You know what that's called? Spiritual maturity. That's what that's called. That we need to grow and develop and become not bad and not be our best when we're being bad, but be our best when we're blessing others. We should be our best when we're encouraging others. We should be our best when we're giving to others. Don't let your best self be your bad self. Get your mind transformed. Stop feeding the flesh. Feed your spirit. And as you spiritually grow, you will see that your best self will be the one that is pleasing to God. Talk to you later. Be your best for God.